Hi, Kelly. I heard from Damon. You have to rest up at home for a spell, huh? It's not just an excuse for a holiday, is it? Hi, Tori. The doctors say that's the best thing at the moment. My blood pressure is high and I feel sick. There's not much that can be done other than take it easy. So, doctor's orders. Better to be on the safe side, she said. I just need to limit my movements as much as possible. No heavy lifting. To tell the truth, I thought you were getting a bit squidgy around the waist. People of size need to be extra careful, especially when in your condition. You think? My doctor didn't suggest losing any weight. Actually, she said I was well within the acceptable range. I may have put on a bit, I suppose. I haven't been going to my yoga classes since I found out I was pregnant. I guess I could start again at home with some online videos. I know I should have kept at it. It's probably really good for the baby. The doc said a lot of women get high blood pressure when pregnant, especially with their first child. Anyway, I'm just going to follow my doc's orders and put my feet up a bit. Work was so busy before I stopped. This will be the first time I've actually relaxed in years. Oh, is that right? I don't remember being told that when I was pregnant with Damon or his brothers. It sounds like your doctor has given you a perfect excuse to be a lazybones. We were made of stronger stuff than your generation. But it was much harder back then. We had to do a lot more for ourselves, and we didn't have fancy doctors and their computers and gadgets. My mother told me a story of a woman who used to drive a tractor on one of the big corn farms in Nebraska. She delivered her baby premature right in the cab of her tractor. She didn't want to call for help, so finished the harvest with the baby still attached. That's what it was like back then. Are you sure that's not just an old wives' tale? Sounds a bit far-fetched, even for a couple of generations ago. No, my mother swears it happened to a friend of her cousin's friend. So, you'll be putting your feet up, huh? Catch up on all the Netflix you've missed? Yeah, just until my blood pressure stabilizes. If it doesn't go down naturally, the doctor said we should look at medication. Oh dear, no. You can't go taking medicine like that when you're pregnant. It will harm the baby. I asked about that. My doctor said that recent studies show that hypertension medicine poses no threat to the fetus. Anyway, hopefully just taking it easy at home will fix it. I don't want to take medicine if I don't have to. Relaxing at home doesn't mean you won't be doing any housework. Kind of. I'm just doing the basics. Folding, washing, and pushing the vacuum cleaner around a bit. You know, the things that pile up if you don't do them every day. But Damon has started doing more around the house. He's always been good like that. He even cooks sometimes. He spends most Sundays watching Italian and Spanish cooking classes on YouTube. Yes, but Damon is working extremely hard every day. Why does he have to come home after a hard day's work and do housework? Because he's going to be a father? I'm carrying his baby, so he seems happy to help out more. He already did quite a lot. It's not the 1950s. We talked about the need for me to stay relatively still most of the time, and he told me he'd do most of the housework, even just for the time I'm at home resting. You millennials! What's wrong with people these days? Don't you see what a huge extra burden it is for him? Having to come home and do all the housework will be very stressful. While you're relaxing with your feet up, getting fat, he doesn't have a single minute to relax himself. Well, it's not like I'm doing nothing. I do what I can. And our house isn't that big. It's manageable, I think. It's going to be even more stressful for both of us when the baby arrives. My friends with babies always look tired, and they often have to cancel cafe dates because of sudden doctor's visits and fevers. Damon and I were talking about this last night. We were joking, saying it's the calm before the storm. I see. But we'll make it. The two of us. Then it will be the three of us. We've been planning this for some time now. I'm lucky enough to have a boss that understands. He told me to take as much time as I need. On 80% salary. That's pretty rare in this place. Are you taking advantage of Damon's good nature? He's such a kind and loving young man. It sounds like you are walking all over him, treating him like your personal cook, cleaner, and butler. I think that's going a bit far. I like to think, I hope, that he does it for me and the baby. Not because he thinks he has to. Well, I guess there's no other way around it. I'm going to have to go over there and clean up myself. What? You'd come all the way over here to clean our house? I don't think that's necessary. No, thank you very much is the correct response you were looking for, I think you'll find. Sometimes I surprise myself with my kindness. I would have thought you'd be grateful for my services. It's okay. You don't have to come over. We're fine, really. At the moment, we are coping okay. My sister also promised to come over when she gets back for spring break. All right? Thank you very much for the offer, though. That's very kind of you. We'll let you know when it all gets to be too much. Until that time, it's okay. It's obvious that time is now. You don't have to pretend. The last time I was there, it was all I could do to keep my mouth shut about the state of the place. Really? I've never thought the place was too bad. As I said, Damon helps out and I do as much as I can. And anyway, it's not for you that I'm going over. It's to try and alleviate some of the burden Damon has to bear. The poor boy can't be expected to work hard all day only to come home to an endless list of chores. He'll burn himself out. But it's quite a long way from there to here. Isn't it a bit tiresome? Nobody wants to travel across town just to clean a house. If I'm going out of my way to get over there, the least you could do is pay for the taxi. I'll have to ask Damon about that. We've been extra careful about savings recently. It would defeat the purpose if we were to suddenly start shelling out for long taxi rides. From your place to here, it must be about an hour at least. That will be in the hundreds of dollars. Just pay it out of your own money. Before you got pregnant, you worked for how long? More than 10 years. You must have a healthy-looking bank balance. That's not the point. If you insist, I suppose the house could do with a thorough clean. If truth be known, I wasn't planning on helping out at all. But sense of duty persuaded me. Your baby is a girl, right? It's very disappointing. I was hoping for a boy with all my might. I prayed every night for a grandson. When I heard you were carrying a girl, I lost all interest. Is that right? I'll be sure to tell her that when she's born. When you and Damon got married and I met your family, I was most disappointed to see your siblings were all girls. And continuing the trend, your first child is a girl. You can't understand how disappointing that is for a grandmother. I don't mind what gender the baby is, as long as he or she is healthy. I'm sure Damon feels the same way too. Of course, you would have that opinion. Well, as long as the next one is a boy. You have a boy and all will be forgiven. Forgiven? Forgiven for what? What year do you think this is? China spent decades getting rid of girls and look where that got them. You really don't understand what a boy will mean for this family. Really, Kelly, you youngsters have no sense of duty or loyalty to family. As soon as you recover from the birth of this baby, I want you to get busy making a brother for her, okay? No messing around. We can't wait forever. Understand? Can you let me have this baby first? I can't make any promises. It isn't as easy to have loads of kids these days. Gone are the days of cheap this and cheap that. Everything is a financial strain. Nonsense. The Lord wants you to have more children. The more you have, the more love and support a family will have. And above all else, we need a boy to continue the family line. Girls get married and go their own way, like you and I did. We need a strong young man to take over and make sure this family lasts for the next 100 years. My great-great-great-great-grandfather was one of the founders of this city, after fleeing poverty in Ireland. Okay, I'll do my best. But you can't choose what the baby is going to be. And I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of women these days are keeping their maiden names. Hyphenating their family name with their husbands is getting pretty popular too. Yes, and it often results in garbled, unpronounceable word soup. Imagine, Galifianakis Theron. The poor kid would have a nightmare of a time trying to write that at school. Anyway, I have things to do. I'll be there at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Have the cash ready for the taxi. I haven't had time to go to the ATM this week. Okay, if you think it's necessary. I'll see if we have everything we need and get Damon to pick up anything we've run out of. See you tomorrow. What's the meaning of this, Kelly? Damon tells me there's no need for me to help you out anymore. Hi, Tori. I'm able to do some of the housework, so you really don't have to come all the way over here to help out. We both feel it isn't right to depend on you so much. Thanks for the last few days, though. We really appreciate it. You just don't want me there, right? You may as well come out and say it. I warned Damon he was being too lenient with you, letting you walk all over him. That poor boy. Well, come on, out with it. Whatever you have to say, you can say it to me now. There is something that really bothers me. Oh yes, what could that be? More complaining about me, no doubt. Or how unfair the world is. I think Damon has already told you, but when you are here cleaning, you bump into me. That's because you are in the way. How can I clean with a big lump of a pregnant woman acting like an obstacle course? I told you to give me space to clean. You are always right in the wrong spot at the wrong time. The hallway is narrow enough as it is without your massive bulk blocking the way. How am I supposed to get past? I don't think that's what happened. What then? Are you saying I deliberately knocked into you? Is that what you're saying? Well, yes. That's how it appears. And it wasn't just the once. At the moment, just moving around is hard and a fall could really complicate things. It might harm the baby. As I told you, I really need to be resting. Look at the size of you. How could anyone clean around that? You take up most of the living room, the hallway, the kitchen, and you blame me? I can't believe my lovely boy married such a difficult woman. Sorry. Being pregnant has made me very touchy. I'm normally much more laid back. Laid back? More that you are lying on the sofa now. It's hard to imagine anyone being more laid back. Are you taking a break from taking a break? Raging hormones, I guess. I'd say so. Getting all flustered about such a trivial thing. You're hysterical. It's not at all good for the baby to be so emotional. Having such a hysterical mother will have an irreversible effect on the child. She'll grow up to be just as hysterical as you. Maybe more so. You don't have to say it like that. This is my first pregnancy. Of course I'm nervous and worried about things. I'm only pointing out the truth. I certainly wasn't lying around the house getting in the way when I had my first child. Or second. Or any of them. I just shut up and got on with things. I shudder to think what this family will be like if that girl grows up to be like you. Let's just hope that Damon's calm and loving personality is more dominant in the DNA. Please don't come here again until I've had my baby. Okay? If I'm being honest, after all this, I'm not sure I even want you to come here afterwards either. I'll talk to Damon about it tonight when he comes home. What? So I'm the bad guy? That's some twisted logic there. I understand you are worked up about having your first baby, but to use me as a punching bag for your frustration is taking things too far. Oh, my fault, is it? Huh. Tori, I know you have never really liked me. I felt it from even before I married Damon. I always thought that not getting on with your mother-in-law was a common problem I could handle. I thought that if it was just between you and me, I could deal with it. But now you are already talking trash about my baby? My unborn baby! Damon and I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter to us. She's what we've always wanted. So can you back off? So you're saying you don't want me anywhere near the baby? You'd keep a grandmother away from her grandchild. You really are a difficult woman, aren't you? I wonder if you can even handle giving birth in your mental state. I worry for the baby. What do you mean? I'd be perfectly okay if certain family members didn't cause me stress. You've gone from being physically unable to do housework and needing to lie down all day to being mentally unfit for anything. I wonder if the stress of giving birth won't send you over the edge. Over the edge? I'm not a mental patient. I just need to rest. This is stressful. Do I need to go into more detail? I've noticed you slipping recently. How can you say such things? If you weren't Damon's mother. Look, I don't feel comfortable having you around. Please don't come over anymore. I feel the same way. I don't want to see your round, swollen face again. It was with a heavy heart that I attended your wedding to my lovely son. Now all my fears have come true. I just hope the whole thing doesn't end in disaster for my Damon and the baby. Kelly, dear, are you awake? How do you feel? I was so worried. What do you want? Didn't Damon tell you to stop messaging me? You can't say that at a time like this, can you? What's that supposed to mean? You're in hospital now, right? I heard you were rushed there in an ambulance. You must be in a terrible state. Is the baby okay? I was so worried I couldn't sleep last night. Damon hasn't said anything, so I thought I'd text you directly. I know you aren't too fond of me at the moment, but families need to stick together at times like these. Don't you think? What are you talking about? I've been at home since you last saw me. Wait a minute. You went out to buy lunch, fell down the stairs, and were rushed to hospital. Isn't that what happened? I don't know where you get your information, but this is the first time I've heard of it. I think I'd know if I'd fallen downstairs and been taken to hospital. Today's lunch was last night's leftovers. I've just finished eating. I haven't left the house. You must have your wires crossed somewhere, I think. What? Are you deliberately trying to deceive me? Don't want me at the hospital, is that it? A pregnant woman fell over in the street, right near your house. She was rushed to hospital. I did hear the sound of a siren. That must have been it. I hope she's okay. I don't know any other pregnant woman in this area, though. So, it really wasn't you? I'm sure. The woman who fell was wearing a summer dress, just like you always wear. Yeah, well, the maternity clothes I usually wear are popular with young mothers. I've seen quite a few other moms-to-be with the same style of dress before. We probably all look the same from a distance. So it wasn't you. Well, that's a relief. It looked like you from behind. How do you know about it? You don't live anywhere near here. I just happened to be in the neighborhood. You aren't allowed here. I thought we made that very clear. You aren't to just drop in unannounced or announced. I thought you understood that. I was worried. And you don't have any say over where I go. It's a free country. This accident. It wouldn't have had anything to do with you, would it? What? Just what are you insinuating? Well, it just doesn't seem right. Something smells fishy. You just happened to be there? You know all about it. Are you sure you didn't think it was me and accidentally bump into her? Just like you did to me when you were cleaning here. Make it look like an accident and apologize when actually you did it on purpose? Is that not what happened? You've got some nerve. How could you make such accusations? Why would I go out of my way to bump into someone I didn't even know? You thought it was me, didn't you? I'm telling you, nothing of the sort happened. I was merely there and saw her fall. I don't believe you. You were quick to check with me when you thought I was in the hospital. If you really were just there, you would have helped. And if it had been me, I would have seen you. I was worried about you. Not worried enough to stop and see if it actually was me. Your story doesn't add up. You aren't very good at this sort of thing, are you? You need to talk to the police. Better to come from you before they start looking at CCTV footage. I'm telling you, it wasn't me! Why would I do something like that? Because you thought it was me and you've got no interest in me and my soon-to-be daughter? I've had enough of you. You're toxic. Stay away from me and my family. Don't even come to this neighborhood. You've already made up your mind that it was me. Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? I've been framed. It's a setup. All right, then. Tell me why you were over on this side of town. You said you were just in the neighborhood, right? Why? Do you have any other reason than to visit us? I'd like to hear it if you do. Maybe you could explain it to my satisfaction. I doubt it, but I'm still waiting to hear why. I wanted to see Damon, so I thought I'd drop by. He's always at work at this time of day. You know that. Try again. I was worried about you, too. You're close to the due date. I was going to see if there was anything I could do around the place to help. You told me not to come over, so I didn't text you in advance. Even though you've done nothing but criticize me and bully me since I married Damon. Not to mention the intentional bumping and pushing me while I'm pregnant. And how about not wanting to have anything to do with the baby because she's a girl? There's a famous French bakery in your neighborhood. I was going to buy a bunch of nice things and bring them to your place. Today is Tuesday. They're closed every Tuesday. Is that the best you can do? This won't stand up in court, you know. You'll be charged with assault. They won't even need the CCTV footage with such a flimsy alibi. It wasn't me! I'm telling you! You need to tell the truth. The more you lie, the worse it will get. Are you really going to drag this through the courts? It would be better to just confess now. The judge will probably be more lenient. And given your age, you'll probably just have to do home detention or something. Then again, depending on the judge, if you're found guilty of assaulting a pregnant woman, you might be looking at jail time. You just shut your damn mouth! I wish it was you who was taken to hospital. Kelly, I've just heard from Damon. Did you tell him about the accident today? Of course. And he understands how much trouble you are in if it was you. The whole family will have to live with the shame. How many times do I have to tell you? I didn't do it. I was nowhere near her. I was worried about it. I was worried about the woman who fell. Worried about what will happen if you are convicted. Worried about how Damon would feel having a mother in prison. What did you go and do that for? It's got nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me if my husband's mother goes to court and is found guilty of assaulting a pregnant woman. It's despicable. If there is some serial pregnant woman pusher out there, I need to be vigilant. What if he or she has it in for the pregnant, just hates pregnant women and is hell-bent on pushing them? I'd be too scared to leave the house. Maybe some kind of deranged psychopath who gets off on pushing over mothers-to-be? I've never heard of such a fetish. If she, or he, is out there pushing over every pregnant woman she, or he, sees, I could be next. Nobody said she was pushed. She fell. Apparently. That's not, in fact, true. There was a witness who saw the whole thing. What? Who? What have you heard? A woman in the building across the street heard the ambulance and went downstairs to see what all the fuss was about. Ah, I see. She heard the ambulance and went down. Not a witness, then. But she spoke to the pregnant woman. She said she'd been pushed. So what happened to her? I'm assuming you asked the police. You really want to know? Yeah, well, as a fellow woman, I'm concerned for her well-being. You really want to know? Are you ready to hear this? You won't be able to unhear it once I've told you. What? What's that supposed to mean? I won't be able to unhear it. Huh? I mean, you better be ready for what I'm about to tell you. Be ready? Okay, just tell me already. And you swear you had nothing to do with what happened today. You were in the neighborhood to see your son, although you knew he was at work, and you also wanted to buy bread, even though it's a famous bakery and everyone knows they are closed on Tuesdays. This will all go much less painfully if you just tell the truth. Judges are extra hard on time-wasting liars. The truth will come out eventually. There's a testimony from the victim and CCTV footage. A confession of guilt is always better than making people go through a lengthy court case only to be found guilty. No! I just wanted to cause you a little annoyance. I didn't mean to harm anyone. Please, Kelly, I regret it. Forgive me. Stop scaring me. Just tell me what you said. What are you talking about? Scare? The scariest thing was you pushing a pregnant woman. It's such an unimaginably evil thing to do. It was you. You're the perpetrator. You basically admitted it. Unbelievable. Perpetrator? The woman is going to be okay. Okay! Oh, that's a relief. But she sustained a few scratches and bruises. The baby is okay, but she might not have been so lucky. The police are out now searching for the older woman who pushed her. It won't be long before they identify her. They have a couple of eyewitnesses they are interviewing now, and they've requested the video footage from a number of storefront security cameras. You need to turn yourself in, Tori. It will look way better if you go to the station and show remorse. Kelly! Please do me a favor and keep this a secret from Damon. Can I rely on you to keep it between us? I'll never go to your house again, I promise. Just do me this one favor. Please. I'll never push you around or look down on you again. I won't question your role as wife and mother. I swear to you. So you do regret it? Good. So you should. Who does that sort of thing? Did you think you were above the law? I regret it. As a mother and a woman, I regret doing what I did. I've been miserable since Damon got married and left home. I was jealous of the happiness you and he are enjoying. Then you got pregnant and you both seemed to be even happier. I wanted some of that. I haven't been happy since Damon's father passed away. He was a missionary in West Africa and came down with sleeping sickness and malaria and dengue fever. I flew over to be with him and he seemed to be recovering. But just as we were getting ready to fly home, he contracted Lassa fever and the authorities came in white hazard containment suits and drove him away. That was the last I ever heard of him. So you pushed a pregnant woman in the street? Is this your sick way of justifying your horrible behavior? I know. It's inexcusable. I'll live the rest of my life regretting what I've done. I'll repent. I'll shave my head and dedicate my life to helping the poor and the sick. Just like Mother Teresa. I don't remember Mother Teresa going around India pushing over pregnant women. I'll carry around this shame for the rest of my life. A heavy burden of shame. Like Christ our Savior carrying his cross to Calvary Hill. I don't think the Bible mentions anything about Jesus going around Judea pushing over pregnant women either. I'll have to live with this for the rest of my days. What about the victim? There's no justice in you just feeling bad about it. You need to turn yourself in and try to make amends that way. It won't be easy, but you need to face up to what you've done. But I'll be arrested! What if they throw me in prison? I can't go to prison! Please, Kelly, just keep quiet about it, okay? I'm begging you. I'm too old to go to prison. I don't know how to fight. I've never had a fight in my life. And yet you made pushing me around seem like fun. I'm sure you'll be fine. Please, Kelly. We're family. Just don't say anything. That's all I ask. It's not like you are lying to anyone. Just keeping quiet isn't a crime. I've talked to Damon about it. He's shocked and angry, but he's about to go and talk with the police. You're running out of time, Tori. You need to go to the police station yourself. Turn yourself in. There's no point dragging this out unnecessarily. Wait! I regret it. I understand I was wrong. I've turned over a new leaf. I'll never do something like that again. Ever! Please, Kelly. Tell her I'm sorry. Tell the police I'm sorry. That doesn't really matter. You assaulted someone and that's against the law. You need to face up to it and take responsibility for your actions. What will happen to me? That's for the victim, the police, and the court to decide. I already told you what I thought could happen. Especially if the police have to launch a manhunt to find you. Kelly, you've got to help me. Please. I can't go to the police. If you persuade Damon not to talk to them, I'm sure we could work something out. He'll listen to you. You thought she was me. You were trying to hurt me and my baby. That much is clear. You texted me thinking I was in the hospital when you had thought you put me there. Do you think I have any desire to help you after what you did? What you tried to do to me? You must be out of your mind. It was just a little prank. I didn't think it would end up like this. A little prank? You've got a sick sense of humor if you think this is even remotely funny. You seemed to be happy when you contacted me. You thought it was me who was taken to hospital by ambulance. You must have been so disappointed to find out it wasn't even me. I don't want to cause Damon any more stress. Come on, Kelly. Think of Damon. What if I go to prison? What will people say? I won't be able to show my face at the bingo hall. I have no idea what will happen. It's got nothing to do with Damon and I. We've got our hands full getting ready for the baby. I'm sorry, Tori, but we no longer want to have anything to do with you. Please don't try to make contact with either Damon or myself again. But what do I do if she sues me? I don't have enough money to pay for a lawyer, let alone huge amounts of damages. Do you think I'll have to pay fines? What happens in cases like this? I don't know. Nobody I know has ever assaulted a pregnant woman. What will happen after all this? I can't live on my own. I'll never make it. What'll I do about the neighbors? They won't want an ex-con living in the area. It's a very conservative and religious neighborhood. You're on your own, Tori. I hope they throw you in jail. It's the best place for someone like you. Maybe that will be a humbling enough experience to make a change for the good. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. Forgive me. I don't have anyone else to turn to. Don't apologize to me. You need to apologize to the poor woman you assaulted. You are damn lucky she didn't lose the baby. Then you'd be looking at a long sentence for murder. I won't forget the way you treated me. Don't ever show your face around here. You are dead to us. Don't shut me out. We're family. I love my son. He wouldn't want to never see me again. I won't survive on my own. I've seen those dramas and documentaries about women's prisons. I won't last a day. I don't want to get shivved in the shower. Didn't you say you never want to see my round, swollen face ever again? Well, wish granted. I hope they lock you up for a long time. Damon reported Tori to the police, and she was arrested that very afternoon. She apologized, but the victim refused to settle out of court, and Tori was fined, given a 3-year suspended sentence. She also had to pay for a lawyer and hefty court costs. I was truly disappointed she didn't get sent to prison, but as soon as friends and family found out, they stopped talking to her. I guess that is a form of punishment. We too have blocked her messages and have had nothing to do with her since the trial, so I don't know what has become of her. I do know that she has been reduced to a miserable life she never imagined a few short months ago. And as for me, I have my baby, and the 3 of us moved into a brand new house in a nice, quiet suburb. Damon has been absolutely wonderful. I worry that he's doing too much around the house, but he seems to be genuine about it. We've kept our new location a secret so Tori can't find us. Close family who know where we are have promised to keep it from her. I can finally relax and raise our little daughter without that evil woman pushing me around and ordering me about. I can't wait to tell my daughter how happy she has made us by coming into our lives. That's about it. Bye.
Hey, Melissa. I have something to ask you. Let me know when you have the time.
You can ask me now. What is it? Should I give you a call?
I was wondering if I should call you, but you saw my message, so we can just talk here. Are you on your lunch break now? I'm glad you saw my message right away.
Yeah, I just got on my lunch break. This morning was chaotic. So many patients came in, so I'm having a later lunch than usual.
That sounds hectic. I'm glad you're on your break now.
So, what is it that you want to ask me?
It's about my work. I want to work less hours. I was wondering if that'd be all right with you.
What do you mean by working less hours? Why do you want to work less?
I'm thinking of taking on less work since you already make enough money for the household. You're a doctor, so you work long hours and you must be so tired when you get home. I thought it'd be better for all of us if I work less hours to do more stuff around the house so I can lessen your load.
You already do so much around the house, but I'd appreciate if you'd take on more. Then I can worry less about the chores at home and focus on work more. So, are you saying you want to be a homemaker?
Yeah, I want to do stuff around the house mainly and turn my full-time job into a part-time. So I guess you could say that I want to be a homemaker.
I'd appreciate that. But are you sure you're going to be fine? You love your job. I thought you would want to put in more hours, not less.
It's not like I'll be quitting the job, just decreasing the hours I work. So it's not like I'm going to be missing it. Plus, I work from home anyways. It only makes sense that I did more stuff around the house. I'm sorry, I should have realized this sooner. I should have been helping you out by taking on more house chores. But I'm not a great multitasker, so I'll have to put in less hours of work so I have enough time and energy left to do stuff around the house.
But you already do quite a bit around the house. You don't have to sacrifice your job to do more house chores. We can hire a housekeeper if necessary.
No, I'd rather clean the house myself because I don't want anyone moving my stuff around and getting them lost. Plus, I want to be there for our daughter Layla more. I can take her to swimming lessons too.
That'd be very helpful. I mean, she only has the class twice a week, but it's exhausting when it's after the overnight shift.
So you think it's a good idea too?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Thanks for coming up with it.
Great. I'm already making adjustments with my work to lessen the hours.
It's good that you'll still be working the job you love and still keep getting an income, too.
Yeah. I'll make sure to keep making enough money for things that are necessary. I might have to get you to put in more money into the household budget from now on.
That's no problem. I appreciate that I can focus on work more. I didn't like having to do house chores anyway, so that'll be a great relief.
Yeah, I can depend on you to support our family financially since you're a doctor and you're great at it. I always wanted to support your job more, but I needed to focus on mine first. Now that I have a set of clients that keep giving me work, I can have a better work-life balance and do more stuff around the house like I always wanted to. Anyways, Layla is coming back soon. I have to get her stuff for her swimming class and get ready to take her there.
Don't forget to pack her swimming goggles. She keeps forgetting to pack it, so can you do it for her, please?
Sure thing. She really seems to enjoy her swimming lessons. Last time I took her to the class, her coach told me that she has a talent for swimming.
Really? That's great. Maybe she'll become an Olympic athlete one day. One can dream, right?
Yeah, I think she could actually be able to compete in the Olympics when she's older. If she trains a lot more, I think she can do it.
Yeah, I think professional athletes train a lot ever since they're little to become really great. I wonder how much they train.
Oh, right. This is another thing I wanted to ask you. Do you think it'd be a good idea to get her to go to more swimming lessons? Like now she's going twice a week, but maybe try 4 times a week? I think she'll become even better at swimming if we let her take more classes.
If she's okay with it, then sure. I won't be able to take her to swimming classes if they're on the days I have work. Are you going to be able to take her 4 times a week?
Yeah, I can do that, no problem. That's why I'm going to be working less hours. I want to contribute more to Layla's life.
Great! Then that should be no problem. But do you think she'll be able to go to the class so many times a week?
She's already 9 years old and she has talent. I think we should let her get even better at something she's good at.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you.
Plus, I already asked her if she wants to go to the swimming class more often, and she said yes. She's got to get a lot of practice in if she's going to be a professional swimmer in the future. I'll drop her off and pick her up every class, so don't you worry.
All right. If she said yes, then that's a go. You can let her take more classes.
All right. Then how about 5 times a week?
5 times a week? Isn't that a bit too much? She won't have time to study or play at home.
You think it's a bit too much? But the class is only 1 hour a day. I think she can do it. There are 24 hours in a day, 16 of which are waking hours. She'll just be spending 1 hour of it in swimming class. That's not a lot if you think of it that way.
Yeah. How about we try 4 times a week first? That's already going to be twice the time she'll be spending her time swimming.
If she's going 4 times a week, that won't be much of a difference from 5. What's 1 more day?
I don't know. Maybe we should make a slow change. Increase only 1 day to start with. So 3 times a week for now?
No, I think 4 times a week is good then. Let's see how it goes from there.
All right. Let me know how Layla feels about it after a week of that.
You worry about her a bit too much. But the end goal will be to get her to go 5 times a week. I actually want to get her to go 7 times a week.
You really have high hopes for her. It'd be really great if she does become a professional swimmer. I'd be so proud of her.
Yeah, I believe that she can do it.
I guess it's good to have a dream to go after. It'll help her grow mentally and physically stronger. I guess I'll work longer hours so I can support her path financially.
I hope the rest of your day of work won't be as chaotic.
Me too. I'll talk to you later. Love you, honey.
All right. See you later. Hey, Melissa. Are you on your way home from work?
I'm just about to leave.
Could you get a gallon of milk on the way home? We just ran out.
Sure. But do you really need a gallon? We don't drink that much milk.
I'm going to make macaroni and cheese for dinner tonight and pancakes for tomorrow morning. We're going to need quite a bit of milk.
All right, I'll go buy it then. We haven't had mac and cheese for a while. I'm kind of excited.
Layla kept begging me to make it after she got off her swimming class. But I forgot we were low on milk when we went shopping.
She went swimming today?
Yeah. Today she has a swimming class. She goes to the class 4 times a week now.
No, I mean she was coughing this morning. I didn't think she'd be well enough to go to the swimming class.
It was just in the morning. It's not like she has a fever or anything. She wasn't coughing a lot, so I took her to the swimming class.
Really? Well, let her take some time off from her swimming class if she needs to, okay? Don't push her to go to the class if she's not feeling well. It's been getting colder lately, so she might have caught a cold.
Layla said she wanted to go to the swimming class, so I let her go. It's not like I pushed her to go. I don't make her go against her will.
But it's also part of your job to manage her schedule according to her state of health. Kids don't always know what's best for them. You have to stop her from going to the swimming class if she's showing symptoms.
She's fine. She came back from the swimming class all energetic and with a big smile on her face. It was just a minor symptom. I'm sure it'll go away soon.
Really? But if she gets a fever, let her skip her swimming class, all right? I don't want her to get worse from pushing herself too much.
No, she has to go tomorrow, too. She can't miss a day of class.
I mean, only if she's got a fever. Please, take good care of her, okay? Take her body temperature from time to time.
Maybe only if she gets a high fever, I'll think about it.
Don't be so harsh on her. She needs to rest when she needs to. Don't make her go to the class if she gets a fever, all right?
But this is nothing.
It may be nothing now, but she can get worse from here. Just watch out for her health. Please.
Fine. Though I'm thinking of getting her to go 5 times a week starting next week.
No, that's a bit too much. Plus, she looks tired lately. I was thinking maybe we should get her to go to less classes. How about 3 times a week?
She's in the process of becoming stronger. I'm sure she can do 5 times a week once she gets used to it.
You think so? Aren't you taking this a bit too far? I mean, you make sure to ask Layla first before you decide for her. About this morning. Can you rethink about the class, please? Layla said she doesn't want to go today. Why can't she have a day off from the swimming class? Please, don't make her go against her will.
Why do you say that? If she wants to become a professional athlete, she has to push through the weak times too. That's the only way to get stronger.
I think it's more important to rest when it's necessary before the symptoms get worse. She's got a fever, Ben. She has to stay at home and rest.
So what if her body temperature is a little bit higher than usual? That's not really a fever. She went to school just fine. She can go to the swimming class.
It's one thing to sit still in a classroom. It's another thing to use up all her energy for swimming and have none left to recover from her cold symptoms.
I'm sure she'll be fine. You worry too much.
No, you shouldn't let her go to the swimming class today. Will you at least measure her body temperature when she gets back from school? If she has a fever, then no swimming class, got it?
Don't worry about her. Get back to work. You're already at work, aren't you? Worry about work more.
I can't stop worrying because you're making me worry. She said she wants to take the day off from the swimming class. Can't you at least respect her decision? She's not feeling well today, Ben. Even you said that the best way to get better is to have fun. If she goes today, she won't be able to enjoy her swimming class.
She probably is just getting lazy because swimming class level went up and now it's a bit more challenging. She can't stop going now. We can't spoil her and let her do whatever she wants. It'll be a waste of money that we put into her swimming class too if she takes the day off.
So what if she misses a couple of classes? She needs to take a rest until she gets better. Money is not an issue here. Why are you pressuring her to go so much? She was about to cry this morning. Did you see her face? I think she's really not feeling well to be looking like that.
She's probably just faking it. She can fake cry all she wants, but she won't fool me. She's just trying to get me to be easy on her.
But she never refused to go to the swimming class before. She used to enjoy going to the class so much. But lately it's changed. Especially today. I think she's really not up for it today. We should let her rest today, Ben. So will you?
No, she's going today.
But you're making her go 4 times a week. So what if she misses one class? That's still more times than she used to go before. Plus, I feel like 4 times a week is a bit too much and we should make her take less classes. She used to talk about the swimming class a lot, but now she doesn't. Maybe she's not having fun in the class anymore.
Anyone goes through that phase. Getting good at something doesn't mean you'll always get to have fun. There'll be tough times too. Once she gets through this phase, she'll start having fun again. So we can't let her take the day off. She has to push through this.
I don't know why you insist on her going so much. So what if she misses the day? She'll keep going to the swimming classes when she's feeling better. Maybe your high hopes for her is getting in the way of seeing what's going on with her. You shouldn't expect so much out of her. She's still 9. She still needs to be a kid and rest when she needs to. If you keep forcing her to go, she'll end up hating going to the swimming class. I don't see the point of being so hard on her.
If you have a problem with my way, why don't you stop working so much and do more around the house? You said you're going to let me handle everything around the house and about Layla too. So will you please let me handle this?
I trust you and I'm letting you handle everything around the house. But about Layla? I'm afraid I can't do that, especially after seeing the look in her face this morning. Let's talk this through and decide on what we should do about this.
I spend a lot more time with her now. I know more about her than you do. So let me decide what's best for her. You just worry about your job and I'll handle things with Kayla.
That's not right, Ben. I am also her parent. Plus, I can't stand seeing Layla like that. I can let you handle all the house chores, but the way you're treating Layla... I can't just let you pressure her into doing something she doesn't want to do.
Shut up! Don't get in the way of doing things my way. You think you're better just because you're her mother? I can be just as great of a parent too. Just let me do things my way. You're too lenient with her. We have to be strict at times like these.
Letting her take a rest when she's sick is not being lenient. It's managing her health. That's teaching her self-management. Pushing through when sick is just being reckless.
Then how are you going to build her grit and resilience? We have to be tougher on her. I want her to become a professional athlete that doesn't give up on things easily.
I understand what you mean. I think building her grit and resilience is important too. But this isn't the way you do it. Anyways, I have to go to work. I'll talk to you later.
There's nothing to be talked about. You just focus on your job and I'll focus on mine.
It's almost time for the swimming class. You're not taking her there, are you? How's she feeling? What's her body temperature? Does she still have a fever?
I told you it's no big deal. It's just a slight fever. Not even a real one. She's fine to go.
So she has a fever. Anyways, it doesn't matter if she has a fever or not. She doesn't want to go today, so let her stay at home and rest.
Stop telling me what to do. I know what's best for her. I'm not going to spoil her. Not today. She's going to the swimming class.
So you're not going to listen to me, no matter how many times I tell you to.
Why should I listen to you? You don't even spend that much time with Layla anymore.
Can you not drag her to the swimming class just because you want to see that woman? Do you want to have an affair so badly that you want to pretend like you're a strict father? You were never strict with her before. Actually, I was the strict one out of us two.
What woman? What affair?
You don't actually care for Layla's future. You care about seeing that woman.
What's this woman you're talking about? I have no idea what you're saying.
Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. Don't make me laugh with your terrible acting. I know all about it.
I'm not pretending at all. I really have no idea what you're talking about. Have you lost your mind that now you're making things up out of nowhere?
Really? Are you really going to keep pretending to be innocent? You should stop acting all innocent right away if you don't want to end up looking like a fool.
I told you I'm not acting. How can you talk so confidently as if you have some kind of proof that I'm having an affair?
Just now, a visitor came to speak to me.
A visitor? What does that have to do with anything?
The visitor happened to be one of Layla's friend's father.
Why did Layla's friend's father come to talk to you? Maybe you're the one who's having an affair and you're just making up lies to hide your affair from me.
His name is Mr. Weller, and his daughter goes to the same swimming class as Layla's. I think you've already met him when you go drop her off at the class.
Weller?
Yes. Now do you understand why he came to speak with me?
I don't know any Weller. I still have no idea what you're talking about.
There you go again, acting all innocent and oblivious. He came to tell me that you and Mr. Weller's wife are seeing each other. You two are having an affair.
So you're going to believe some random guy that came up to talk to you instead of me? I'm offended, Melissa. I thought you knew better than that.
I'm offended, Ben. You're cheating on me with someone else's wife. Not only that, you do it while Layla is attending the swimming class. That's why you were pressuring her to go to the class. Poor Layla.
Like I said, I'm not cheating on you. I never did and never will.
Oh yeah? How can I believe that when Mr. Weller already showed me evidence of you two having an affair? He even has conversations of you two recorded. I didn't want to listen to those recordings, but I had to make sure Mr. Weller was telling the truth.
That's just not possible. Why would he have recordings of his wife and I talking?
He said he left a recording device inside their car. I can't believe you did it with her in the car.
I didn't. I never slept with her. That's all made up. It's probably someone else, not me.
Is that so? I heard the recordings, and that was 100% you.
All you heard was the voice of a man, right? How can you be so sure that it was me? It might be just someone who sounded like me.
Someone that sounds like you, has the same name as you, and has a daughter named Layla? I could tell by your conversations that it was you. There's no mistake. Stop denying that it was you, because there was no way that it could have been someone else. Just confess already.
How did he find out? How come he knew?
He noticed his wife started acting unusually about 6 months ago. She quit her job and started to dress up nicely, even just to drop off her daughter at the swimming class. Now to think of it, you said you wanted to work class hours around then too.
That's just a coincidence. It has nothing to do with her.
It can't be a coincidence. Now I know that it was just you wanting to see Mrs. Weller more and not really caring about the household. I'll send these voice recordings to your parents. You can ask them if they think that was a coincidence or not. I'm sure they'll say it's not. Also, there are pictures of you two together. I'll send those to your parents too.
No. Please, don't send them to my parents.
If you keep denying the fact that you've been cheating on me and act all innocent, I'll send them to your relatives too. Even to your grandparents.
Fine. I won't deny anymore, so please, don't send anything to anyone.
You never really cared for Layla after all. You weren't doing this for her. You were doing this for yourself. No wonder you were treating her so harshly today. I can't believe this.
It's not like I didn't care. Of course I care about Layla and her future.
You got her to take more classes just so you could meet with Mrs. Weller more often. Since when did you two start seeing each other?
About 7 months ago. We started talking to each other after we sent the kids to the class. Then we started going to motels together.
So you made Layla take more swimming classes, just to see this woman. But you could have seen her outside of swimming class hours, like while Layla goes to school.
We did. We met during their school hours and we wanted to see each other more. So we decided to make them take more swimming classes so we could spend time with each other a little more.
That's why she quit her job half a year ago. You two planned this together. It was all just so you could see each other more.
Yes. I can't deny it now that you know everything. Though we started to realize that it was more exciting to meet during the swimming class because we had less time to be with each other. So we liked to do it in the car with the little time we had. We stopped seeing each other during the school hours and only during the swimming classes.
What? So she quit her job and you started working less hours to see each other more, but you ended up spending time with each other less? What's wrong with you? Get it together, Ben!
Well, it was more exciting that way. I love the guilt that came from seeing each other while our kids were taking the lessons.
I can't comprehend you. And you two went to pick the kids up right after doing the deed? You're disgusting! You do something so filthy while pretending like you were being a good father?
We tried our best not to get the car dirty. Plus, we never did it in our car. We usually did it in hers.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying your mind is filthy. That the choices you made are filthy. I'm not talking about physically getting the car filthy, you moron. I can't believe you were pressuring Layla to go to the swimming class just so you could do it with Mrs. Weller. Is meeting her more important than your daughter's health and well-being?
Well, today was a special day, so I really wanted to go.
What do you mean today was special? What was so special about the day?
We were changing up things and going to try something new this time. So I was excited for that and didn't want to miss it.
So much so that you tried to ignore that Layla has a fever and should be resting at home instead of taking her to the swimming class? Unbelievable. How dare you call yourself her father? Aren't you ashamed?
I just couldn't stop seeing Cassie. The more we did it, the more we wanted each other. So I just couldn't stop myself from going.
You're pretty much an addict at this point.
Yeah, I guess. I really can't help myself.
You really couldn't keep your sexual needs under control. How about before you teach Layla about grit and resilience, you learn self-control first?
I guess you're right. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to let Layla go to the swimming class for a while, since Layla didn't seem like she was enjoying the classes like she used to lately. Plus, I doubt Mrs. Weller will be coming to drop off her daughter anymore. I'm sure they're talking about getting divorced by now.
What's going to happen to us now? Are we getting divorced?
First, I'm kicking you out. The house is still in my mother's name, so you have no right to it. Oh yeah, don't be expecting anything in the divorce settlement. Mr. Weller recommended me a ruthless divorce lawyer. He's known to go after cheaters with a vengeance. Oh, and of course I'll be taking full custody of Layla. You're going to have to pay child support. Basically, you've lost everything. I hope you're happy.
No, wait. I'm sorry for what I've done. But I still love you and I want to be with you. All I was looking for was just some fun and excitement. She was nothing more than that. I don't really love her or anything.
Fun and excitement?
We stopped having sex ever since Layla was born. I really wanted to do it badly. I just wanted to do it with someone. And Mrs. Weller, the beautiful woman that she is, asked me to, so I just couldn't refuse.
If you were right in your mind, you'd have been able to turn her down. You have a really weak mind. You have no right to say that we're spoiling our daughter. You're spoiling yourself more than anyone.
I can't help it. Men are creatures that can't be controlled.
Don't blame it on your gender. I feel sorry for those who actually have self-control. You having an affair has nothing to do with your gender, so I hope you reflect on your actions and learn from this.
So you're not going to forgive me? I'm really sorry. Please, just give me another chance.
You used our daughter to meet with a woman. How am I going to forgive you for that? Also, the way you treated Layla? Just no, I can't forgive you.
I just strayed for a bit. I won't do that anymore. I'll treat Layla nicer from now on. So please, forgive me. Let's not get divorced. I won't have sex with anyone anymore. Trust me.
How can I trust you when you made it seem like you were caring for the family, when all you had in your mind was the woman? I want to throw you into the pool and drown you. You should be grateful I have self-control. After Melissa came back from home, Ben got on his knees to apologize and begged her not to divorce him. But no matter how much he apologized, Melissa's mind didn't change. She didn't want to hear any apology from him and got him to sign the divorce papers. Mr. Weller also got divorced from his wife as well, and their daughter stopped going to the swimming class. As for Layla, she still wanted to keep going to the swimming class, so she now goes twice a week just like she used to. Now she's having fun going to the swimming class like she was before. She doesn't get too tired from it and is gradually getting better at swimming again. Even though she was not getting better when she was going 4 times a week, now she started having a really good time swimming. She keeps beating her personal record. Good for her. Now Melissa and Layla live at Melissa's parents'. This way, Melissa can continue to work full-time and the grandparents can take Layla to her swimming classes.
Melissa was able to find a good way to balance her work and time spent with her daughter thanks to Melissa's parents. Ben tried to get back together with Melissa a number of times, but she got so fed up with him that she blocked all his contacts and told him she'd call the police on him if he ever shows up again. Ben finally stopped trying, and now Melissa gets to live with her family in peace.
Hey, Michaela! Have you received our wedding invitation yet? It should be there by now, right?
Well, yes, I did receive it, but I am definitely not amused. It says you're marrying Ryder, my ex-boyfriend? What's going on, Emma? What are you planning?
I'm not planning anything, silly. I just want you to come and join us on our special occasion. We would like you at our wedding. It's your friend's wedding. Come and show us your pretty smile.
No, I am not going. Even though you were one of my oldest friends, I'm pretty sure I was clear about the fact that I didn't want to see you anymore. And there is no way that I am going to a wedding where you and Ryder are getting married.
You're not coming? Aw, you big meanie. How could you say such a thing? We've been friends since kindergarten. You're not going to even congratulate me? I swear, once you see me in the wedding dress, you'll feel so happy for me. I even cried a bit when I first tried it out. It was so beautiful. You need to see it.
Haha, very funny. Yeah, not going to happen. Last time I checked, you stole my boyfriend from me. And now you're getting married to him. You have to be out of your mind to think that I'd actually bother going. What were you thinking? Sending me the invitation is only going to make things worse between us. Why are you trying to be such a pain in the neck? Or are you just stupid?
Hello? You're the one who is being stupid and a loser. Is that how you talk to your betters? I think you're just being jealous.
You can't be serious.
So what if I did steal your boyfriend? I don't see the problem. It's not my fault that I was more beautiful and attractive. And it's not Ryder's fault that he loves me more than you. It's just the law of nature, girl. The hotter, the better. Just deal with it already. Get over it.
I can't believe I ever considered you my friend. How can you act like that after stealing someone's partner? Are you seriously that bad of a person?
Like I said, it's not my fault. If anyone is to blame, it's you. You should have made yourself a little bit more lovable when you had the chance with Ryder. But now it's too late. He's mine, and I am his. And we are in love.
Good for you guys.
And we are the perfect couple, which makes you the lonely underdog. But I'm still going to be nice to you, Michaela. Come to the wedding, you miserable loser. It is my will as the reincarnation of Aphrodite. Basically, your god. Don't you forget.
You're giving me a headache. You do have a cute face, I'll give you that. But I don't think it makes you that special. If I were you, I would quit being so full of myself and sort out my priorities. Maybe ask yourself why you're wasting your former friend's time by acting like some kind of lunatic.
Aw, I understand you must be devastated. But it's your fault that you couldn't keep Ryder, you know. You should have tried harder. If I were you, instead of being jealous, I would consider plastic surgery. Make myself better.
I don't have time for you. Is that it? Bye. What's up, Mika? I heard that someone received our little wedding invitation. I'm sure you'll come to congratulate us as my former girlfriend, right? It's going to be pretty exciting.
Come on. You can't also be brain dead like her.
Whoa, antagonistic much? We used to go out together. Why are you acting so rude? And did you just call Emma brain dead? That's definitely not the way to treat your friend.
Oh, you know what's not the way to treat a friend?
Stealing their partner. Cheating on them. Getting engaged and then having the nerve to actually send a freaking wedding invitation to me. I thought it was just Emma being messed up as usual. But I'm glad to hear that you were also in on it. Now I can safely hate you both even more. What on earth are you thinking? Are you out of your mind? I'm not out of my mind. Inviting you was the obvious call to make. Oh, really? Explain. Sure. Emma wanted you to come to our wedding. She said it was a must. As the groom, it's my duty to make sure that all of my bride's wishes come true. Besides, I did want to show you how nice I look in a tuxedo. I won't disappoint.
And why would you want to show me how nice you look? Do you think I care?
Well, don't you? It's going to be a white tuxedo. Think about it. Classic, yet cool. It's perfect for me. Trust me, I'm going to look awesome in it. You don't want to miss it, especially as my ex. Oh, but be careful. Try not to fall in love with me again, okay? As much as I like you, we can't see each other anymore. I'm getting married to Emma. You have to give up. Of course, I won't mind taking a photo with you if you want. And if you must, you can always pretend that photo is me. You can kiss it goodnight.
Ah, yes. Of course. Just another brain-dead idiot to deal with. I don't care what you're going to wear to your stupid wedding, Ryder. Have your suit run over by a truck several times. Soak it in gasoline and burn it. It doesn't matter. Maybe just wear a trash bag for all I care. At least then it'll perfectly represent where you belong.
Hey, it's okay. Chill. You don't have to act so hostile. I just want my ex-girlfriend to always remember me as the cool guy that I was, alright? Don't you understand? A guy has an image to maintain. It's a humble desire.
It's a dumb desire. And no offense, but it's pretty bold of you to assume that you even have an image to uphold. The last time I saw you, you were in such a miserable state. It probably ruined every other impression I had of you. It's so bad I kind of want to forget it. But it seems like you forgot before I had the chance to. So allow me to remind you. You were having a little date with Emma at our house since you thought I was still at work. But I was able to finish up early that day. And I came home, only to see you and Emma in bed. Yep, what a cool guy.
Hey, don't remind me. I want you to forget that, okay? It's kind of embarrassing to think that the last thing my ex-girlfriend remembers of me is something like that. I want to overwrite that negative experience with something much more positive and meaningful. Like me in a tuxedo, at a wedding, with the girl of my dreams.
Uh-huh. So you want me, your ex, to go to the wedding where the two people I despise most in the world are getting happily married. You do know that I hate the girl of your dreams, right? You want me to overwrite my negative experience with another negative experience of you two having the time of your life together.
It's not negative. It'll be great. What's not to love about a wedding? It's much better than spending your time sad and alone. It might even give you a new view on your life. This is helping you as much as it's helping us.
And explain to me how that's going to help me?
After I left you, I can only imagine how shook you must have been. I bet you cried your eyes out day and night. I want to help you move on, Michaela. I want to save you from your sadness. Once you see Emma and I getting happily married, you'll finally be able to accept that I'm out of your reach. And you'll also get to see how happy someone can become by getting married. It'll be motivation. We'll both always care for you, Michaela. That's why we're inviting you to our wedding.
You think I'm not over you? Wow. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm perfectly fine without you. And I am completely done with you, so quit deluding yourself.
Well, if that's the case, why don't you just come to our wedding with your chin held up high? Oh, wait. I see. Don't worry. If you're worried about coming by yourself, you can always bring a friend or family along. We want to make our wedding something cheerful, full of friends and families. Emma and I are inviting all of our friends too, and it's only fair that you get to bring someone as well. The more the merrier. And it'll make for a great wedding party too.
You actually want me to go, don't you? I thought you guys were just mocking me. Unbelievable. Not a smart move, Ryder.
Don't worry, I won't make you give a speech or anything. I'm not going to put that much burden on your shoulders. So yeah, make sure you come. We'll be waiting. And Emma is super excited about seeing you in the venue.
I can't believe it! You actually came to our wedding! You're such a loser! That's so funny. I thought I was going to die from laughing when I first saw you.
Quit humoring yourself. I only came because you won't stop bugging me about it.
Well, I did invite you, but who would have thought that you had the guts to actually come? I thought you'd just cry and run away, and I was so ready to make fun of you for that. It's sad that I can't do that, but this is even better!
Oh, I won't run. I've decided that I'll see things through to the end.
You sure have some courage. There's no way I could ever do something like that. Too desperate.
I don't know who's desperate. Me? Or the person who literally texted me every other day about the wedding. You're lucky I didn't block you, just because I didn't want to give you the satisfaction.
Ooh, someone is feeling salty. Finally, I'm going to get married before you. Me! Before you!
What do you mean? Why the sudden obsession?
Don't tell me you forgot. I've always told you since we were little, haven't I? I always said I was going to be married before anyone else.
Oh yeah, I remember. You did have a fascination for weddings since you were little. You said your dream job was to be a bride.
Exactly! But life was giving me lemons. All of my friends were getting engaged and having beautiful weddings, and it was tough. But I always thought I'd be fine as long as I had you. After all, you said that you didn't care about getting married, but you'd rather be single your entire life so you could do whatever you want. But then, you had to get a boyfriend. You had to start thinking about marriage. I couldn't let you do that. It was an unforgivable act of betrayal, and I had to prevent it.
Hold on. Is that the reason why you stole Ryder from me?
Yep. Initially, I didn't mind you two dating. I just needed to distract him enough so that he wouldn't be interested in getting married to you. But then, I realized that we get along pretty well, in a lot of ways. So then I thought, wouldn't all of my problems be solved if I was the one that got married to Ryder?
Oh no. I thought you were just pretending to be an idiot so you could annoy me. I didn't think you were actually that dumb. That's why you stole my boyfriend? Just go on a dating app or something. Or maybe have your friends introduce you to someone.
Excuse me? But you're the dumb one here. My face still hurts from laughing so much. You came to a wedding where your ex and the girl he cheated with are getting married. No one in their right mind would do something so stupid. I think you're mixing up courage and stupidity because this is hilarious. You're such a loser. I hope you have friends to comfort you back home. After today, I'm not going to let you hear the end of this.
I don't need comfort back home. I brought someone here. My husband.
You brought what?
My husband. His name is Jake. You may think it was foolish of me to come to this wedding, and maybe you're right about that. But at the end of the day, I don't really care about what you think about me. I will always have Jake by my side, and we'll always be there for each other. So if you want to laugh and ridicule me, do as you wish. I won't mind.
Your husband. You brought your husband. Michaela, this isn't funny. If pretending to bring a husband to our wedding is your idea of getting back at me, you should stop. It's only making you look even more desperate.
I'm not pretending, Emma. Ryder said that if I was worried about coming here alone, I could bring someone along. I didn't want to go, so I was going to ignore it altogether. But you wouldn't stop bugging me, so I talked to Jake about it. He offered to come with me. He was worried that you guys might do something to humiliate me if I came, but also understood that if I didn't go, you'd probably continue harassing me. So we decided that we can go together, and that he can cover for me if something bad happens.
Wait a second. You actually have a husband?
Yep.
But how? Why? I don't understand. I stole your boyfriend. Your boyfriend was Ryder. You shouldn't have a boyfriend anymore, much less a husband. That doesn't add up.
A few days after I caught you two on your date, my parents introduced me to a guy. My family friend had a son around my age that my parents had always thought I might get along with. That was Jake. We went on a few dates and we had similar interests. We decided we could just get married.
Oh, I see. So you guys don't even know each other that well. I bet you just got married to spite us. I feel so sorry for your husband. He doesn't deserve this at all. But it doesn't matter. If you guys didn't get married because you loved each other, then it doesn't have any meaning to it.
Don't worry, we definitely love each other.
We got to know each other pretty quick. Not only do we both love cooking and baking, he's also really kind and charming. Oh, really? Then I wonder why he didn't use his charm to get married to someone other than a loser like you. You're just exaggerating to make yourself feel better. I'm sure he's nothing.
You sound pretty confident for someone who has never met him.
I know! Is your husband unemployed? Or maybe he has a ton of debt? Did he come here to get some free meals out of the wedding party?
Of course not.
All right. I'll let you have fun for now. I've got to tell Ryder about this too. Newsflash! Desperate loser ex-girlfriend married another loser guy and brought him to our wedding just to spite us.
Michaela? What's going on? This is getting weird. Why are you walking around with that guy?
Is there a problem?
Of course there's a problem. Explain to me, why the hell are you sitting next to the CEO of my company?
CEO? Oh, you must mean my husband.
Husband?
Hasn't Emma told you yet? A few days after we broke up, my parents introduced me to him. We went on a few dates and became really close friends. We decided that we wanted to get married, so that's what we did. It was a nice wedding. Oh, his name is Jake, by the way.
I can't believe it. This is impossible. How on earth is my ex-girlfriend married to my boss? Don't you know that he's the CEO of the company I work at?
Yeah, I think you just mentioned that a second ago. I didn't know before that, though.
You didn't know? I thought you knew and that's why you got married. I was half expecting you to tell me you married him to get back at me.
Of course I didn't know. What is it with you guys and me getting back at you? Of course I know that he runs a company, but he's that type of guy who doesn't want to mix up business talk and romance. He didn't tell me much about his job, and I wanted to respect his privacy, so I decided I wouldn't ask unless he was willing to open up about it.
This is even more unbelievable. So, you're saying this is all just a coincidence? Pure dumb luck? Emma told me that you married some loser, so I got curious and checked out the guests. And then I see you, walking around with the CEO at your side. This isn't happening.
Wow, this is starting to get a lot more interesting. You know what? I'll make sure to tell Jake that the groom is one of his employees. That'll be a good way to introduce you to my husband, right?
You wouldn't.
Care to bet on that? Hey, I know! Maybe the CEO can give you a wedding speech.
No, please don't. Don't say anything stupid to him.
Too late for that, probably. For your information, Jake already knows how I caught you cheating with Emma. I told him everything, including about all the harassing messages you've been sending me. And he only came along because he was worried about me.
You told him all that? Please tell me you're joking.
Nope. Anyways, I wish you a happy wedding. Everyone is here. Your friends, your family, your ex, your company's CEO. It's your duty as the bride and groom to make sure that the wedding becomes a wonderful and memorable event for all of us. Thanks a lot for everything! Because of you, my wedding is ruined! Did you understand what you did? How are you going to make up for all that?
Wait, the wedding got ruined?
Oh no! Who knew? I thought everything was going perfectly fine. The food was great and everything was so fun to watch. We were all just having the time of our lives. Your dress was beautiful too. You weren't kidding. It looked good on you. I'm happy for you, Emma. I don't need your sarcasm right now, Michaela. Ryder was terrified the entire time. Because of you, he couldn't focus on anything. He was acting weird throughout the entire wedding, and every single picture we took with him is ruined because he looks like he just saw a ghost or something.
Hey, it's not my fault that he happened to work for my husband. If you're worried about his expression, just use some computer applications to alter the image.
That's what technology is for. You're welcome. That's not the point! And how did you even manage to get married to a CEO? That isn't right! What did you do?
Well, I haven't done anything special. It's probably all thanks to a certain girl I know. We were friends since preschool, and she stole Ryder away from me. I was shocked at first, but now that I think of it, it was a blessing in disguise. Thanks to me being single, my parents introduced me to Jake. Then we got engaged and got married. Hey, Didn't I tell you this story before? Or do you want to hear it again? I'll give you all the juicy details this time. Do you want to hear about our first date?
Okay, I get it. I want to marry a CEO too. I won't be letting you just go off with a rich guy like that on your own.
You just got married to Ryder. What about him?
Ryder, I don't need a jerk like him. I'm getting divorced tomorrow, and that will be the end of it.
What? That came out of the blue. You were only married to him for like a few hours. Isn't that a little too sudden, even by your standards? I thought you wanted to get married.
But Ryder is the one being a terrible jerk of a boyfriend and husband. He was cheating on me. I didn't know it, but he was seeing someone else.
He was? Well, it happens. I have lived through the exact same nightmare.
No, it's different. You have to listen. I saw him talking to someone during the reception party. Turns out it was your husband.
Oh, so that's where he was. Yeah, I did think he was taking an awfully long time in the restroom.
They sounded so serious, so I just had to eavesdrop. And do you know what they were talking about? Your husband was interrogating Ryder about his engagement with some girl. Ryder was engaged to one of his co-workers.
Uh-huh. And I'm guessing they weren't talking about you. I mean, if I remember correctly, you didn't work at the same company as him.
They were talking about some other girl I didn't even know existed. I couldn't believe it. Ryder was cheating on me. And not only that, he's still seeing her even after we got engaged and started planning for our wedding. He was even the one that asked that girl to marry him, not the other way around.
Wow. So that means that including me, he might have been in a relationship with 3 different women at the same time? I have to admit, that is pretty impressive. That guy is unstoppable.
Don't be impressed. This is the part where you're supposed to get angry at him.
Of course I'm not happy about it. I do feel sorry for that other girl. But I already broke up with him after I found out he was cheating on me with you. I got over him. It's a new low, but it's in his character and I don't really care anymore.
Well, I do. I am 100% going to get divorced. There is no way I can have a happy marriage with a cheater husband like him. And Michaela, I want you to give your husband to me.
Emma, I think you're going crazy again.
I'm not going crazy. I'm going to get divorced. And instead of having a cheater for a husband, I'm going to have a rich and charming CEO. I deserve to be the wife of a CEO.
Yeah, in your dreams. Don't be so mad just because Ryder cheated on you. Maybe if you were someone else, your anger would be justified. But you didn't seem to have a problem with Ryder cheating when you were the one he was cheating with. Aren't you being a little hypocritical?
Are you telling me that I should just forgive him for cheating on me?
I wouldn't say that you should forgive him, but I definitely think that you don't have any right to condemn him. You took part in Ryder cheating on me, so why should you have a problem when he cheats on you? At the very least, you should have seen it coming. Come on, Emma. It's just a little affair.
I have every right to get angry at him, and it's not something to take lightly. I can cheat all I want, and I steal as many guys as I want. But if someone else is going to do that to me, oh, they are going to pay.
Good luck on your revenge then, I guess. And good luck on your divorce? I don't know. Whatever you do next time, don't bother me. All right? Thanks. Anyways, we'll be heading home.
Not so fast, Michaela. You're going home alone. Leave your CEO husband and hand him over to me.
No way. I am not leaving Jake with a creature like you. I think you and Ryder will make a great couple. The two of you can cheat on each other as much as you want to. Jake is too good for you. You don't deserve him.
Fine, then I'll just steal him away like I did with Ryder.
Nice try, but I can bet the world that he's not going to fall for you. Now, can you quit bugging us so we can go? The longer I'm here, the more tempted I am to tell your parents about how you stole my boyfriend. I had a little chat with them a while ago. They don't know, do they?
Well,
I thought so. If you're going to get divorced, good on you. Have fun doing it. I'll be enjoying all the happy marriage for you. Jake told me later that day that although he has some personal opinions about Ryder's actions, it was part of his personal life, so there wasn't anything he could do as the CEO. Ryder was safe from getting fired or demoted, but that didn't mean that he dodged all of the bullets. Jake told the employee Ryder was cheating with about his marriage and cheating problems. She was shocked to hear about everything and dumped him the second she had the chance. Apparently, she even sued him for some compensation, and it became a huge rumor within the company. A few days later, Ryder decided to quit his job. He couldn't handle the disapproving glances he was getting from all of his coworkers. As for Emma, she complained to every friend and family member she knew about how she found out about Ryder cheating on her on the day of the wedding. She argued that it was an unforgivable thing to do, and that she was going to get divorced as soon as possible. But she got so emotionally carried away that eventually she accidentally outed herself. The damage was done. People knew that she initially stole Ryder from me, and then proceeded to invite me to her wedding. All signs of sympathy were long gone. All of their former friends and families didn't want to do anything with them anymore. The two decided that they only had each other, now that everyone pretty much despised them. They decided not to get divorced, but because everyone knows about their actions, they will definitely be having a hard time making up for their misconduct.
So little Aaron's birthday is coming up on Sunday. Just to make sure, are you positive we won't be a bother?
Hey there, Mrs. Anderson. Of course it's okay. Aaron is also looking forward to seeing his grandma, so you have to be there.
Are you sure? Aren't you feeling a bit under the weather? I heard from Nathan that you've been bedridden for a few days.
That's true, but I've recovered and think I'm in perfect condition. So you don't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly fine.
If you say so, I'll leave it at that. So, how do you guys like the house after finally moving in? I'm guessing you might not like it because it's such an old house.
No, it's actually very nice. It's way bigger than any apartment we can currently afford. Also, now I can barely hear Nathan's heavy footsteps or him being loud, which is a big help. Also, I'm thrilled to be able to move into an actual house and not an apartment.
I'm so glad that you feel that way. My husband and I thought you lovebirds would think it was too old-fashioned to live in. So we were a bit worried. The house has wooden floors, coal chutes, and a fireplace. So I thought maybe you kids wouldn't get used to it.
It's similar to my parents' house, so I'm sure I'll be able to take good care of it.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Also, when moving into a house, I think it's important to think about being friends with your neighbors. But it's all right to go at your own pace, okay?
Everyone has been so kind. It's been effortless for us to settle in. How is it on your side? Living in an apartment instead of a house?
It's pretty all right, actually. We don't have to worry about taking care of our garden anymore. Shopping is also easy because we're in the city. I thought the space would be too small for just the two of us, but it's just right. I was just talking about that with my husband, and he said the same thing.
Cleaning an entire house must have been tiring for you.
It really was. But now, I guess you have to take care of the cleaning now. It's even harder to clean the places that are damaged from old age, right?
Actually, so far, I've only cleaned the living room, bedroom, and dining room.
It's okay. You should take your time. Also, feel free to remodel any part of the house if you'd like.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. I'll clean up a little bit more before the birthday party.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of home you and Nathan will make. Guess I'll see you guys on Sunday then.
Hey, Amelia, I want to eat some meat tonight. I'm pretty hungry today, so try to make a big meal for me, would you?
A meat dish, got it. Then maybe I'll make some homemade burgers.
Why do you always think of burgers when I ask for some meat? All you do is fry up the frozen patties. That's not the same as homemade burgers. I need you to stop being so lazy when you cook.
But last time you told me it was delicious, no? You always devour the burgers I make, so I thought you enjoyed eating them.
Yeah, but you can't keep giving me the same exact burgers all the time. Maybe try making them from scratch this time around. Can't you even do that for me once in a while?
Yeah, I guess I can, but while I'm cooking, Aaron needs my attention, so I can't keep my eyes off of him. That's why I try to cook in as little time as possible.
You're a stay-at-home mom, correct? You're always using pre-made food, just so you can make your life a bit easier. You say you do it because we have a child now, but isn't that taking it a bit too easy? Aaron likes YouTube, so if you just let him watch it while you cook, surely he'll keep quiet. Come on, do your job better.
There are times when he watches it and when he isn't interested. It's pretty rare to have a child that can always stay focused on one thing. Also, I don't think it's an excellent idea to have him watch videos all the time.
That's just an excuse.
It's not an excuse. You know what? Okay, I'll do as you say and make dinner from scratch.
Much appreciated.
Oh, by the way, your mom messaged me. She said she's looking forward to Aaron's second birthday party.
Aw, next Sunday?
Yeah, she also asked if I was feeling better. Your mom is so kind.
That's just her being snark.
What's that supposed to mean?
What she really means is that you can't even take care of your health while being a stay-at-home mom.
I don't think that was the case.
At the very least, can you be a proper housewife on our son's birthday?
Proper as in...
I mean, don't leave the room messy like you always do. I don't want people to think I'm sloppy. Be sure to clean the rooms that haven't been cleaned up properly.
But it's only been 2 weeks since we moved in. Just the rooms that we'll be using are enough, isn't it? Since I was pretty sick the past few days, I haven't started on any of the rooms we haven't used yet.
My parents always told me that cleanliness is next to godliness. They were so generous to give us their house to live in. If you're true wife material, the least you could do is clean it up nice and tidy, right?
I'm trying to do it all a little at a time. But this is our first time as a family in a house and not an apartment. So there are places where I still can't clean so well. I have a few more days left, so I'll try my best.
You're at home all day long and have so much free time.
Okay, I got it. I'll definitely clean up. You've made yourself clear.
Also, make sure you start making well-prepared, balanced meals. Stop serving the food you get at the deli in the supermarket, okay?
But I was thinking of buying some small appetizers or something. Is that no good too?
Of course it's no good. Do you want my parents to think we constantly feed Aaron ready-made food?
I was planning on using some time to prepare some chicken meatballs and some mac and cheese. Also, would anyone even think like that over just some appetizers at a birthday party?
I'm telling you because I know that my parents will likely think like that. If the cakes and appetizers are store-bought, and you only prepare just a few handmade dishes, you'll be seen as a failure of a wife.
Okay, I'll make some more dishes for the party then?
Aw, you never do anything right unless I tell you to. Since Aaron was born, you've gotten much lazier by the day. Even when I come home, I'm always disappointed to see the messy rooms.
I clean as much as possible. But Aaron always takes out his toys from his toy box. And as soon as I clean up, he messes it up right after.
Then just make sure he doesn't play with the toys when you know I'm on the way home. He's still small. Just hide the toy box in a place he can't get to. Use your head a little.
Okay, I'll do something about the toys. But just so you know, if I hide his toys, he'll find another way to keep himself busy. Even if I tell him no, he'll throw the cushions around and even rip up all our tissue rolls.
Sure, but isn't it your job to keep him quiet? First you're being lackluster in the housework, but now even raising our child? It's about time you stop being lazy and act like a proper housewife.
I don't think that I'm lazy at all.
Arguing is really the only thing you're good at, huh?
Sorry, I'll be the housewife that you want. I will also do my best to take care of our child.
Yeah, please do that. Because as of now, it seems that being lazy is the only thing you're good at. I'm making money for the both of us so you can focus on being a good housewife. If you can't even cook and clean well, then we're gonna have some issues. I'm working hard for our family, so you have to work hard too. I'll be home earlier than usual today. I want you to make sure the water is warm. I want to take a bath. And I want to eat dinner soon after, so please prepare something.
Okay.
Are you in a lousy mood still?
Of course I am. I work so hard at home for our family, but you humiliated me in front of your mom and everyone else. Why did you have to say such things? About how I'm a useless housewife? I even told you to stop, But you had to continue about how I'm terrible at cooking and how I don't clean enough? How could you say such things about me in front of your mom and everyone else?
Would you relax a bit? I thought I'd lighten up the mood. It was just a joke. Get over it. What are you getting worked up for?
I just told you exactly why I'm getting worked up. Look, I've been looking after Aaron 24/7. I do all of the housework. You don't do anything to help me on your days off.
I work for our money, so I shouldn't have to do your job for you.
I'm pretty sure everyone was taken aback.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm sure some of my family felt bad for me. Well, this is good. Just means from now on you have to do a better job with the housework.
I am not laughing with you. Oh, your mom just messaged me. She's asking if she can come over. Do you have any idea why she would want to come over now?
Maybe she's worried and wants to talk about you being a better housewife.
I wonder if that's the case. I should tell her it's okay to come over, right?
Yeah, of course. My mom is a professional, so maybe you can learn a thing or two from her. She did the housework and raised both me and my little brother with no problems. So make sure you have a pen and paper near you so you can take some notes.
I wanted to try and do things my own way, at my own pace.
Here we go again, another excuse. My mom never complained as much as you do. You have to fix your attitude first if you want to see any real change. You need to become a better wife for me as soon as possible. Why weren't you and Aaron at home? Also, for some reason my house key won't fit. I can't open the front door. Where are you guys?
I'm having dinner with your mom right now.
Excuse me? If you're going out, you need to let me know. I didn't say you could go anywhere. Besides, I told you I was coming home early today, didn't I?
Your mom said that eating out from time to time was important.
Okay, I get that. But why didn't you invite me? But more importantly, I can't enter the house. Wait a minute. Did you put my suitcases out on the lawn? What is all this? Can you explain? Why'd you put them outside? It's gonna get dirty.
Oh, your suitcases. Your mom threw them out. She also changed the locks so that you wouldn't be able to get in.
What? Are you serious? What's going on?
Oh, your mom's gonna talk to you now. She says she has something she wants to talk about with you.
Okay.
Nathan, you need to get a grip.
Mom?
That's right, it's me. I feel awful towards Amelia, and I'm so ashamed.
What? What are you talking about?
Your attitude towards her. You left all the burden of housework and raising your child on her. She doesn't even have any alone time for herself.
What's this all of a sudden?
At the birthday party yesterday, I was appalled by what you said about Amelia, so I came to hear the whole story today, only to find that you push every single thing onto Amelia. I didn't say anything at the party because it wasn't the time and place. But in the moment, I really wanted to shout some sense into you.
What are you talking about? I do that because she's at home all day. Doing chores and taking care of Aaron is basically her job.
Are you stupid? Could you remind me who his parents are? Does he only have a mom?
He's also my son.
Exactly. Then why is Amelia the only one raising Aaron? He is 2 years old now. That's one of the most challenging times when caring for a child. At that age, children barely listen to what you tell them. So how can you just sit back and do nothing?
I work all day, and as I said earlier, Amelia is a stay-at-home mom. Isn't it a given that she does all the housework and cares for Aaron?
I was also a stay-at-home mom, but your father did his part too, you know.
Did he really?
I had time to myself to go to the beauty salon, and even time for window shopping. Your father did his best to make that time for me. Compared to you, what do you do for Amelia?
Well, when I get home, I play with Aaron too.
You only do that because you have free time, correct? You complain if you get pre-made food? Whenever you see the mess Aaron makes, you only grumble about it and leave it up to Amelia to clean it up? A wife doesn't need a husband like that.
That's up to Amelia to decide. Don't speak for her as if you know what she needs. Amelia and Aaron live a pleasant life because I work for our money and put food on the table.
That may be so, but since you don't seem to get it, Your father and I will instead support Amelia and Aaron with the money you would have given them. So you need to get out of the house, effective immediately.
What? You can't be serious right now.
Oh, did you forget? The house is still in your father's name. We were thinking of handing it over to you in the near future, but we thought we would put it in Amelia's name instead.
I'm your son.
So what? Do we have to give our inheritance to you? As you should know, we could transfer property rights to whomever we please.
Even so, giving it to Amelia over your own son? Don't you think that's ridiculous?
Amelia is the one that decided to marry you and become your wife. But if she continues living with you, one day she will surely reach her breaking point. And when that time comes, I want to make her life a little bit better because she will know that she will always have a roof over her head.
Why are you on her side so much? Do you not like me or something? I'm your flesh and blood.
Of course, I adore you, but that's exactly why you must get your act together. Also, Amelia got married to you and gave me a grandchild. So, of course, she is very important to me. Maybe in the old days, it was natural to think that the woman must do everything in the house. But raising a child is hard, and there are times when you just simply need some time for yourself.
I think it's strange that you would feel that way towards your own child. A mother must look after her child.
You can say that because you haven't experienced taking care of Aaron 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Of course, you don't want to have negative feelings towards your child, but at the same time, you want time to relax. No wife would ever be happy if all the husband does is blame everything you do, regardless of how hard you try. You should be Amelia's stronghold, her rock. Isn't that also your job as a husband?
I have my own problems too. I work all day and come home with no energy left.
But you have the weekends off from work, right? And holidays too? You have time to go shopping and enjoy your alone time. And when you get home, your meals are prepared and even your bath is drawn for you. You don't even do your own laundry, but you always have clean clothes to wear. But Amelia doesn't have a day off or time for herself, right? Would you be able to take her place for even a day?
I don't think it'd be as difficult as you say. I may not be able to do it, but using that as a reason to kick me out of the house, don't you think that's going a bit too far?
You can't even properly communicate with Amelia. I read some of the messages between you two. You never listen to what she says.
Okay, but how do you expect me to live from now on? You expect me to sleep outside on the streets?
You're an adult. Figure it out yourself. Tomorrow I'll be going to the house and babysitting Aaron, so Amelia can finally get some time to herself. And you're not allowed just to show up, so make sure you stay away.
Please, hold on just a minute.
I'm giving the phone back to Amelia. I've said everything that I wanted to say. Also, your father feels the same way.
I still can't believe it.
So, Nathan, that's how I've decided that we need to live apart for a while. Of course, I know that you have a hard time at work. That's why I couldn't say it to you back then. But all I wanted you to do was just help me out a little. Now Aaron is around the age where he needs more attention, and it's just really tiring for me.
If that was the case, you should have told me before. I can't read your mind, you know.
If I did say something about it to you, you would have just said that I'm making excuses again, wouldn't you?
I'm sorry. Hearing you say it, I understand now. I just have to help take care of Aaron, right?
It's not just about helping. It's understanding that taking care of Aaron is your job just as much as it is mine.
Let me ask you something. You're kicking me out of the house. Don't tell me that you're planning on divorcing me or something.
That's entirely up to you.
Up to me?
If you don't change, then it's as your mom says. Maybe one day I'll reach a breaking point. I don't want that. I want all three of us to live together happily. That's why I need you to make some changes.
Okay, I'll do it. Whatever it takes. Whatever you need me to do, I'll change for you.
Also, you need to stop looking down on stay-at-home moms. Of course, I think there are some things that I think I need to improve on. but I hate when you talk about me like I'm a waste of space.
I'm really sorry. I never meant to treat you like that. I'll be careful from now on. So please, just give me one more chance to make it right. Don't kick me out of the house, please.
Actions speak louder than words. So I'll only allow you to come to the house on the weekends. In return, can you do all the housework and take care of Aaron when you come?
What?
On my only days off? Don't you want to live together?
Yeah, of course I do, but can't I do a little bit of housework and look after Aaron while living with you guys?
If we do that, there's a chance that you might go back to how things are now. Before marrying you, I also used to work a job myself. I know how tough it is, but you've never experienced what it's like babysitting by yourself all day, have you? I guess you're right, but
Even if you're suddenly telling me to go live by myself, I doubt I'll even be able to do much housework. So to be honest, I'm not so confident in babysitting by myself.
you've had a lot of opportunities to look after Aaron up until now. And if you really want to live together with us again, you will surely be able to do it, right? It's your time to put in some effort. Aaron and I will be waiting for you to become a better husband and father, okay? After that, my husband Nathan came by the house only on the weekends while living in an Airbnb. It only took him a couple of days to make a mess of the places he stayed at. Sometimes messaging me, saying he can't make dinner. Nathan tried babysitting, but he soon gave a heartfelt apology after being too exhausted looking after Aaron on the weekends. But since I finally heard him say that he never thought being a stay-at-home mom would be this hard, his mom and I agreed to let him back in the house, as long as he lasted one more week. After finally coming back home, Nathan started looking after our son without me having to say anything. He even started doing the laundry. It's been a tremendous help. From the standpoint of being financially supported by my husband, I guess I felt burdened by being just a stay-at-home mom. However, Mrs. Anderson taught me that families work with, not against, each other. She helped me reaffirm myself as a working member of my family, and that I also support us just as much as Nathan does. From now on, I would like to properly sit down and have a constructive conversation with Nathan so that we can be a stronger family that can raise our little Aaron. And I want to be a strong and kind mother, like my mother-in-law, Mrs. Anderson.
Hey, I'm gonna be working late tonight, so I won't be eating dinner at home.
Again? You've been working late a lot lately.
I'm busy. There's a lot going on at work. What would you know?
Okay, don't snap at me.
It must be nice sitting around at home all day while your husband is out making a living. And do I get some gratitude at home? No, it just doesn't seem right to me. You need to show me some respect.
I do. I'm taking care of the house and doing everything a wife should do.
Right. All you do is watch TV all day. And taking care of the house. It's just you and me living in our house. How much housework is there to do? Really? But you still have money to live on and food to eat. Pretty sneaky if you ask me.
Sneaky? Dominic! You're the one that wanted me to quit my job. I loved working at that company. I never would have quit if you didn't want me to. Remember? You said once we got married, you wanted me to quit.
That's because it'd be weird having my wife at the office. Our colleagues wouldn't feel comfortable around us. You lack insight, Sonia. You have no idea how other people are feeling or what they need to do to get by. All you need to do in life is vacuum and do laundry. You can never understand what I go through every day.
I worked at the same job until 6 months ago. I did the exact same work as you. How can you say I don't understand? You realize I could have kept my job. There's no rule that says married couples can't work together in the company.
It's not about the rules. I told you, it would be awkward for everybody.
Laurent said he could find me a position in a different office and transfer me. You were the one that insisted I become a stay-at-home wife.
Look, we're swamped at work. I'm busy. I don't have time for your nagging. I don't need all this crap from you. A full-time housewife is basically the mooch of the house. You'd better appreciate everything you get and know your place.
In the kitchen? I don't appreciate being talked down to like this. If you didn't want me to stay home, you shouldn't have insisted on it. Besides, why are you so busy? It's mid-season. Work is usually slow this time of year.
Huh? What are you talking about? Things are crazy at the office. It's all hands on deck. Things are different since you quit.
Really? Because I was talking to Cynthia a little while ago, and she told me they really eased up on the workload.
Cynthia? You're still in touch with her? Why?
We started working there at the same time 10 years ago, and we've been good friends ever since. Why shouldn't I keep in touch with her?
She's your ex-colleague. Since you're not working at the office anymore, contacting her is just going to cause her stress. Leave her alone.
What? I don't understand how my contacting her would cause her stress. I mean, we had a great conversation.
Uh-huh. So you think she was able to let off some steam? Do you think she can just tell her unemployed stay-at-home wife friend about how swamped she is at work? No, she can't tell you that, because you two are in different situations now. Just let it fizzle out.
I'll think about it. Cynthia's a good friend of mine. I think she would tell me if I made her uncomfortable.
That's your problem, Sonia. You can't see things from other people's point of view. Anyway, I'm busy. I better get back to work. So I'm going to be late. No dinner, all right?
Okay. What time are you coming home? Hey, Cynthia. Are you still working? I heard it's really busy at the office. I hope you're doing all right.
Sonia, how are you doing? I miss you. I'm done with work for today. Already home, actually.
What? I thought you guys were swamped lately. Dominic seems really stressed out.
Huh? That's weird. Things have been really chill at work the past few months. Company policy changes, you know? I love it. The whole company is working to eliminate overtime completely. I don't think anyone's staying past 5 lately.
Really? That's not what I heard from Dominic. Wait, but he's not in the same department as you, right?
Yeah, he's in the department next to mine, but the same policy still applies. It's company-wide.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you sound so happy. I miss you too.
Sonia, what's going on? You know I'm here for you. Come on, spill.
It's okay. It's no big deal. Besides, you must be tired from work.
Nonsense. We haven't had time to catch up and dish for quite some time. Since you got married, I guess. I wanted to invite you out to go drinking, but I wasn't sure how Dominic would feel about it. You're a married woman now.
I'm up for a night out. I know I'm just a stay-at-home housewife, but I still could use some girl talk. Things are not exactly how I pictured it.
All right. What's going on with you? Trouble in paradise? That can't be it. Dominic would do anything for you. Seriously, I've never seen a guy try so hard to get a woman to fall for him.
Yeah, he used to. I don't know. Maybe it's just stress from work, but the way he's acting is bothering me.
Like what?
He's constantly staying late at work, but you say there's no overtime, right?
Yeah. Nobody in the company is working late lately. I've never seen Dominic working late either.
The way he's talking to me lately is strange too. I mean, ever since we got married, he talks to me like a servant. It's getting worse too. I just don't know what to do because I'm stuck at home most of the time. What do you think?
I think we need to do some investigating. I can talk to some girls in his department discreetly, of course, and see what I can find out.
I couldn't ask you to do that. It's too much trouble, and I don't want to get you in trouble.
No, I insist. Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of this. You just relax, all right? We need to plan a night out. I don't know what's going on with Dominic, but you're stressed out. I prescribe alcohol. Come on, Sonia.
All right, let's do it. Next Friday at the Fox and the Fiddle at 17:30.
Awesome. Just like old times. I'll make sure I get some info from the girls at the office about Dominic by then.
Okay. Thanks so much, Cynthia. You're the best.
And don't you forget it. See you soon, okay? Chin up, girl.
Hi, Dominic. Are you still working? I was hoping to talk to you about something.
Oh, perfect timing. I wanted to talk to you about something too. Get out! We're done.
What? Dominic? What's happening right now?
Are you slow? I'm telling you, we're done. I want a divorce, alright? Pack your things and leave. I don't want to see your face again.
Dominic? You're serious? You want a divorce?
Yes. Actually, you know what? Keep the apartment. I don't care about some decrepit concrete box anyway. I'm moving on to better pastures. So keep the apartment. Do with it what you will. I'm going to get me a friggin' mansion.
What are you talking about?
I won the $3 million jackpot, Sonia. I'm rich. I can buy whatever I want. I'm going to get a luxury car, tripped-out mansion, and a young wife. A hotter, younger, bendy, cute bombshell that makes all my dreams come true. You're too old for me now, so you can just get the hell out.
You want a lot of money, so you're dumping me? How does that make sense?
Ha! Is that a serious question? More money, more girls. I settled for you when I had average looks and income. Now I have cash money. I can get much better women than you now that I'm rich. My life finally has meaning. I'm so happy.
Okay, so just to confirm, you want to divorce me because you won the lottery. That's how little I mean to you, huh?
Well, I told you you can have the crap hole we live in. Oh, and I'll give you a parting gift. How's 30K? Huh? That's pretty gracious of me, don't you think? But remember, that means we're done for good. What do you say?
You're giving me 30K? That's great. Thank you. The apartment and 30K is fine by me.
What? You seem fine with all this. How are you so calm about this?
What? You want me to cry and scream? Beg you not to leave me? I could if that's what you prefer.
No, I'm just saying. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Win lottery? Check. Ditch old hag, get bimbo babe. It's all good. I guess it's just your attitude that's bothering me. I mean, your husband wins a buttload of money and you don't even blink.
I'm happy to get the 30K and apartment you so generously offered me. I'd like it as soon as possible, though. How quickly can you deposit the money?
Oh, then I guess I can take the money from my savings account for now and transfer it to you. It should be showing in your account by tomorrow.
That's great, Dominic. Thank you so much. And I agree. We should cut ties after this. So, no contacting each other after the financial stuff is settled.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna be busy with my young girlfriend anyway. Stay out of my life, okay?
I'll sign the divorce papers and send them over right away. You can sign them and hand them in. It should be pretty straightforward.
You have divorce papers at home? It's almost as if you were waiting for me to ask you for a divorce.
Oh, Dominic. What does it matter now? Let's just get this over with and each pursue our new lives.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be rolling with a mansion, expensive car, young hottie. My life is made.
Yep, that sounds amazing. Good for you. I wish you and your young hottie the very best in your mansion. Don't forget to transfer the 30K and sign the divorce papers. Thanks for everything.
Okay. Bye. Hey, can you talk for a sec?
Hello? Who is this?
Come on, Sonia. Don't be like that. It's Dominic.
Oh, hello, Dominic. I thought we agreed we wouldn't contact each other. Is this important? I've got my hands full right now. I don't have time to talk.
I'm just asking to talk to you for a bit. How can you be busy? It's only been a month. It's not like you found a new job already. Don't tell me you don't have time to have a conversation with your ex-husband.
Actually, the business I started is opening to the public next week, and we're absolutely swamped. I have pre-orders to cover.
Huh? A business? You started a business? You never mentioned you were thinking of doing something like that.
You never asked. I've been thinking about it for a while, actually. I had some offers from clients I met when I was working at the office. Things are going amazingly well. It never seemed the right time to bring it up anyway. You were never satisfied in what I had to say.
That's not fair. I mean, I guess I never asked specifically, but... Anyway, like I said, I need to talk to you.
What is it? Could you just spit it out? I'm working.
It's about the money I gave you, the $30K. I need it back. It turns out I didn't win the lottery.
What are you talking about? I already used the money to start my business. Besides, you gave it to me to cut ties with me. I don't have any obligation to return it. And like I said, I can't even if I wanted to. It's gone.
Did you hear what I said? I didn't win the lottery, Sonia. My life is a disaster. What am I supposed to do? Sonia, please. Come back to me. We can work everything out. Just give me back whatever's left of that money and let's rebuild our life together.
Sorry, what? You want to get back together with me?
Yes. We can have our life back. You don't want to be single and working in your 30s, right?
I'm loving being single and working, thank you. And just to be clear, I am never getting back with you. You assume you win the lottery, dump me, and make a big deal about getting someone younger. And now that you finally figured out you didn't win any money, you want to get back with me? I'm a little impressed you can be so positive and clueless at the same time.
Wait, Sonia, did you know my lottery numbers were off by one number? You knew all along that I wasn't getting anything?
Yep. I saw your ticket lying around after the winning numbers were announced, so I got curious and checked. I remember thinking, so close! If only the last number was an 8 and not a 3. So when you started talking about winning the lottery, I knew exactly what happened.
What? Why wouldn't you tell me? You ruined my life. Do you know how bad things are for me because of you? What kind of wife would sit there and watch her husband destroy his life and just leave him? How selfish is that?
Selfish? When you thought you had a lot of money, you decided to dump me and take up with the new girl in your department, right? That seems pretty selfish to me. Especially now that I think of it, it makes a lot of sense why you insisted on my quitting my job when we got married. You just wanted me out of the house so you could pursue your new love interest.
What? How do you know about that?
About your affair with Jackie? Cynthia told me all about it. She talked to some of the girls at the office for me and got to the bottom of it right away. I knew there was something going on when Cynthia told me the company was cutting down on overtime. You were working late a lot.
Cynthia, that nosy busybody. So that's why you didn't tell me about the lottery numbers. It was revenge for cheating on you.
Not exactly revenge. You said you wanted a divorce and you'd give me $30K to have nothing to do with me. I saw my chance and took it. I used the money to start my business. I couldn't be happier with the way things turned out.
Sonia, this is serious. I put down the down payment for a mansion, but without the lottery money coming in, there's no way I could afford the loan payments. If I can't pay, I'll lose the place to the bank. You've got to help me out, Sonia.
How is that my problem? You seem to want to blame me for what's happening to you now, but you're not getting any sympathy from me. You brought it all upon yourself. Who didn't confirm the lottery numbers properly? You. Who threw away his wife thinking he got rich? You. Who went and bought a mansion with imaginary lottery money? You. Oh, right, and the cheating.
Just hear me out, okay? I was confused. It's not fair that I lose everything because of this stupid lottery ticket.
Yeah, again with the blaming. Do you really think it's the ticket's fault you couldn't tell the difference between a 3 and an 8? I know you want to feel young, have expensive cars, and have a huge mansion, but you need to grow up at some point. This advice is the most valuable thing I can give you right now. Don't be stupid. Oh, and buy some reading glasses.
I don't need old people glasses. Will you please just listen to me? I'm in real trouble here. I'm only asking you one more time, so I want you to think about your answer really carefully, okay? Sonia, will you marry me? Come back to me, and I'll be a better husband to you this time. I promise. We can work on our marriage together. I'm sorry about everything. I know I wasn't the best husband, but I'll change. Things will be better, you'll see. So, what do you say? Will you be my wife again?
No.
That was too fast. You didn't even think about it. I can't believe you are such a heartless, callous person.
Stop blaming me for your mistakes, Dominic. I'm not getting back together with you, and that's final. Look at your life. Look in the mirror. And maybe you'll see what you need to change. Then things might go better for you. Oh, but when you look at that mirror, don't forget to put on some reading glasses, old man. It turned out that Dominic had taken out another loan to cover the initial down payment for the mansion, so he was already in debt. Having no savings, he was unable to make the payments for the house loan, and soon his dream mansion was foreclosed on by the bank. It also became known around the office that Dominic and I got divorced due to his infidelity, and he is getting the cold shoulder from the women at the office. Regarding Dominic's young lover, apparently she was only interested in his money, and so she dumped him as soon as he confessed he didn't actually win the lottery. In the end, I took the $30K and set up a lucrative business, and Dominic lost everything. For me at least, Dominic almost winning the lottery was the best thing that ever happened to me. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.